Hi there, my name is Dan Liberto, and I am president of Generation with a Name LLC and co-creator of the Freedom Group.
Hi, I'm Jackie. I am Vice President and co-founder of Generation with a Name and the Freedom Girls.
You know, near 25 years ago, I started as a telecommunications manager and thought my life was set. I had good money, high interest, and many opportunities.
And I am here in this wonderful bed and breakfast called the Cannittle Homestead in Burton, Texas, rocking on the front porch in the wonderful fall weather with a hot cup of coffee. But I wanted to give you the opportunity to know a little bit more about myself. And this little town reminds me of the town I grew up in Centralia, Missouri. It's small and it's peaceful and everybody knows each other. I did not have the wonderful opportunity of growing up in church. However, I know there were a lot of people praying for me.
Then I met my wife, Jackie, and we got married. The Lord provided me with a wonderful girl who was seeking Him. And early in our marriage, she got me involved in a Bible study. And it was this Bible study that started the renewing of my mind. Once I opened up the pages of the Word of God, I realized that this wasn't the same God that I had grown up with. The God that I had grown up with had been largely distant and impersonal. This was a very different God, and I wanted to know more about Him. Now, this first Bible study led me into a commitment with Bible studies and even children leadership with Bible Study Fellowship. And all of this began to prepare my fields for what the Lord had planned for me. For years, I had wanted to write. I even started writing a novel at one point in time in my life, but it didn't get very far because that wasn't the plan God had for me. And so it was quite a surprise that evening that Jackie came into the room very excited with the idea that I would write a book and we would present a doll to go with the book. And the book would basically help children learn the promises of God from the Old Testament stories of biblical heroes and heroines. As the Lord continued to prepare my fields, He also provided me a family, 3 lovely daughters. And as my knowledge of the Word of God grew, it became apparent that the cautions in the Bible about the deceptive nature of the world were real. My eyes were open. The scales had fallen off. And so Jackie and I wanted desperately to protect our children from this deception, from these lies. So it was obvious to us that we needed to dress them in their Christian armor. And to do that, they had to know the Word of God. So that is our charter. That is our objective. We want to share this Word of God. We want to facilitate this to this generation of young people and children.
The Lord has given my husband and I the most wonderful opportunity of creating an 18-inch doll named after the Old Testament Ruth. And through her and her incredible story, we have written a book that allows us to relay God's truths through Ruth and the promises of Jesus Christ. And we just thank you for allowing us to come into your home and disciple you and your children this very same way that we disciple our own children, and that's through the wonderful stories of the Bible. Thank you.